A letter from Don Felipe to Louise, from letter 15 of Letters of Two Brides by Honoré de Balzac, recorded for LibriVox.org by Peter Yearsley.
Louise, it is not for your peerless beauty I love you, nor for your gifted mind, your noble feeling, the wondrous charm of all you say and do, nor yet for your pride, your queenly scorn of baser mortals, a pride blent in you with charity, for what angel could be more tender? Louise, I love you because, for the sake of a poor exile, you have unbent this lofty majesty, because by a gesture, a glance, you have brought consolation to a man so far beneath you that the utmost he could hope for was your pity, the pity of a generous heart. You are the one woman whose eyes have shone with a tenderer light when bent on me. And because you let fall this glance, a mere grain of dust, yet a grace surpassing any bestowed on me when I stood at the summit of a subject's ambition, I long to tell you, Louise, how dear you are to me, and that my love is for yourself alone, without a thought beyond, a love that far more than fulfills the conditions laid down by you for an ideal passion. Know then, idol of my highest heaven, that there is in the world an offshoot of the Saracen race, whose life is in your hands, who will receive your orders as a slave, and deem it an honor to execute. I have given myself to you absolutely, and for the mere joy of giving, for a single glance of your eye, for a touch of the hand which one day you offered to your Spanish master, I am but your servitor, Louise. I claim no more. No, I dare not think that I could ever be loved, but perchance my devotion may win for me toleration. Since that morning when you smiled upon me with generous girlish impulse, divining the misery of my lonely and rejected heart, you reign there alone. You are the absolute ruler of my life, the queen of my thoughts, the god of my heart. I find in you the sunshine of my home, the fragrance of my flowers, the balm of the air I breathe, the pulsing of my blood, the light that visits me in sleep. One thought alone troubled this happiness, your ignorance. All unknown to you was this boundless devotion, the trusty arm, the blind slave, the silent tool, the wealth, for henceforth all I possess is mine only as a trust, which lay at your disposal, unknown to you, the heart waiting to receive your confidence, and yearning to replace all that your life, I know it well, has lacked, the liberal ancestress, so ready to meet your needs, a father to whom you could look for protection in every difficulty, a friend, a brother. The secret of your isolation is no secret to me. If I am bold, it is because I long that you should know how much is yours. Take all, Louise, and in so doing bestow on me the one life possible for me in this world, the life of devotion. In placing the yoke on my neck, you run no risk. I ask nothing but the joy of knowing myself yours. Needless even to say you will never love me. It cannot be otherwise. I must love you from afar, without hope, without reward, beyond my own love. In my anxiety to know whether you will accept me as your servant, I have racked my brain to find some way in which you may communicate with me without any danger of compromising yourself. Injury to your self-respect there can be none in sanctioning a devotion which has been yours for many days without your knowledge. Let this then be the token. At the opera this evening, if you carry in your hand a bouquet consisting of one red and one white camellia, emblem of a man's blood, at the service of the purity he worships, that will be my answer. I ask no more, thenceforth, at any moment, 10 years hence or tomorrow. Whatever you demand shall be done, as far as it is possible for man to do it, by your happy servant, Felipe Henares. P.S. You must admit, dear, that great lords know how to love. See the spring of the African lion. What restrained fire, what loyalty, what sincerity, how high a soul and low estate. I felt quite small and dazed as I said to myself, what shall I do?
End of letter. This recording is in the public domain.
From the Love Letters of Victor Hugo, Saturday evening, January 1820. Read for LibriVox.org by Alan Davis Drake. A few words from you, my beloved Adele, have again changed my state of mind. Yes, you can do anything with me. And tomorrow, were I even dead, the sweet tones of your voice, the tender pressure of your lips would call me back to life again. How differently I shall feel as I go to sleep tonight from what I did last evening. Yesterday, Adele, all confidence in the future had abandoned me. I no longer believed that you loved me. Yesterday, the hour of my death would have been welcome to me. And yet, I said to myself, if it is quite true she does not love me, and nothing in me has deserved her love, that love without which there is no charm left for me in life, is that any reason I should die? Is it for my own personal happiness that I exist? Oh no. My whole existence is devoted to her, shall be hers in spite of herself. And by what right have I to aspire to win her love? Am I more than an angel or a deity? I love her, it is true. Even I am ready for... Then I should have obtained the only happiness to which I have the presumption to aspire. Because I am ready to give everything up for her sake. Is that any reason she should owe me any gratitude? Is it her fault that I love her? Must she fancy herself constrained because of that to love me? No. She may make what use she pleases of my devotion. She may pay me with hatred for my services. She may scorn my idolatry. She may treat me with contempt. But I shall have no right whatever to complain of such an angel, nor to cease for a moment to lavish on her the care that she disdains. And when each one of my days shall have been marked by some sacrifice made for her sake, on the day of my death I shall not have paid all the infinite debt that my existence owes to her. Such were my thoughts at this time yesterday, Adele, my much beloved, and such were the resolutions of my soul. They are the same today. Only now I have the certainty of happiness, of a happiness so great that I cannot think of it without trembling, and hardly believe it even now. Then it is true you love me, Adele. Tell me, may I put faith in that most ravishing idea? Does it not strike you that I might become mad with joy if I could pass my whole life at your feet, sure of making you as happy as I should be myself, sure of being adored by you, even as I adore you? Oh, your letter has given me back peace. Your words this evening filled me with happiness. Receive my thanks 1,000 times. Adele, my beloved angel, I should like to kneel before you as I would before a divinity. How happy you have made me. Adieu, adieu. I shall have a happy night dreaming of you. Sleep sweetly, and let your husband take the 12 dear kisses that you promised him, and many more for which you have not yet given him permission. End of A Love Letter by Victor Hugo. This recording is in the public domain.